Morning everybody, Silverbolt here, back for a video response to Time Lord's video. Now I wasn't around for this conversation on the Moonbase 2 chat because I was at work. However, so the first I've really come across it is watching Timey's video this morning and also what I saw on the Moonbase 2 threads concerning it. And to put my 2 cents into it, and I might be very naive in saying this, but I think that if your intention is to go to auto assembly and then blank everybody while you're at the dealers' tables is really unreprehensible, because it's very reprehensible, because it's a social event for everybody, and I can understand people want to get their toys. I mean, there's a few things that I'm definitely going to be in the eye for. I'm looking for a G1 Scorponok, I'm looking for a Brainstorm, I'm looking for a Trailbreaker. So there you go. You know that there's going to be, if you're looking for those as well, there's at least one other person who's also going to be looking for them. But to completely blank somebody and to pointedly ignore them, it just stinks of bad manners. If someone comes up to me and I'm at the dealer's table and I'm looking and says, "Hello, you're Silverbolt," just to echo what Timey said, he goes, "You're Silverbolt on YouTube," I'm going to say, yes I am. Hi, how are you? Admittedly, as Time Lord said, if all of a sudden that person was suddenly my greatest, bestest friend in the whole wide world, I'm going to be thinking, what? But, I'm certainly not going to ignore them or tell them to sod off. I'm certainly going to say hello. It is going to be a bit of a rat race to get the newest and greatest toys, and anyone who thinks that it won't be is going to be very, very naive, because people are going to want to grab the rarest and the bestest and the greatest deals they can. But at the end of the day, it's still a social event. It's still a social event. It's still, you're meeting up with people who all have a common interest with you, whether it's the 80s series or Beast Wars or the Unicron trilogy or RID or animated or the live action movies. There's still a common interest there. And to ignore that is to forget the reason why you're there. I mean, if your sole purpose of going to auto assembly is so that you can grab all the nifty gifty stuff and then barge everyone out of the way, then I think you're going for the wrong reasons. I think, if someone is willing to take the time out of their day to talk to you, the least you can do is have the good manners to reciprocate. So, is my take on it. I mean, maybe I'm naive in saying so. Maybe I've got the wrong idea. Maybe I should be, pushing everyone out the way and, grabbing everything that I want myself and snatching toys out of kids' hands. And, well, no, I don't think I'd do that, because I think to do that is just really, really wrong. So you don't get the, you don't get the uber rare, super duper shiny, fully working, auto transforming, life-size Unicron that you've always wanted. You don't get that. Someone else gets it. How is your life going to be that different? Is your life going to come to an end because you didn't get that one particular toy? No, it's not. There's always going to be an opportunity to get another toy. First impressions don't tend to last. So, my response, my argument and my comment is, if someone speaks to you, you have the common courtesy to speak to them back. Polite. I mean, if you are in the middle of something, then just say, "Hi, I'll be with you in a minute. I'm just sorting this out first, and then I'll be with you." I mean, if you've just bought, I don't know, Beast Wars Rat Trap in its original packaging, and you're handing over a 30 quid, and someone goes, "Hi, wow, this is great, wow!" Then you're going to be like, right, okay, look, I'm in the middle of something, back off a little, and then I'll get to you. That's completely understandable, and that's completely, normal to do so. But if someone comes up to you and goes, "Hi, aren't you Silverbolt?" and I'm going to go, then I think anyone who does that deserves a smack in the gob, because that's just horrible. I mean, at the end of the day, right, people who are coming up to you who know me, who know Time Lord, who know Kalel Prime, who know Cobra Commander, who are going to know Von Rogers, who are going to know Ray, who are going to know Michael, those people who take the time out to watch your videos and then take the time out of their day to come up and speak to you. And for some of these people, I don't want to sound too arrogant here, but for some of these people, meeting some of the people on YouTube is going to be a pretty big thing to them. I know there's a couple of people who've watched my videos from the beginning who would want to meet me. You know, and I'm not being overly arrogant, I don't think, in saying that. But, and for you to completely blank them and ignore them, or at the absolute worst, to be disdainful to them, is despicable. You know, yeah, you want to buy, you want to get your toys, you want to get your items, you want to you get your collector's items. But I know one of the things that's going to be, and I will admit, you know, I'm going to be involved in it a little bit, is I want to get the limited edition, the comic for Auto Assembly. You know, I want to get that. But if I don't get it, you know, I'm not going to go round and huff and sulk and complain. You know, I don't get it. Oh, well, you know, I missed it. Oh, well, what a shame. You know, it's not like my life's going to end because of it. It's not like, you know, my entire world's going to crumble down around me. Yes, I'm on the coffee. So yes, I think if you go into Auto Assembly and your intention is to be as horrible as you can, then don't bother freaking going. Because you're going for the wrong reasons. You know, you're going there to enjoy it. I mean, how are you honestly going to feel if you know, some like 10-year-old comes up to you, and this is going to, you know, big name reviewers and other reviewers more so than anyone else. If some 10-year-old kid who pretty much idolises you comes up to you and goes, "Oh wow," and you tell him to fuck off, pardon my language. You know, that's not right. That's not right. But yes, that's my take on it. I mean, I'm going to Auto Assembly to have fun, to meet people, yes, to buy some awesome, cool toys. But, you know, as I said, I want a G1 Scorponok. But if I don't get it, there's always eBay. There's always the odd car boot where you might find it. My life will not fall apart around me if I don't get it. So there we go. But yes, Auto Assembly is only... Hang on, we're on Tuesday, so it's only 4 days. 3 for the Friday evening. I have a friend coming up tomorrow. I am meeting friends on Thursday. I am meeting friends on Friday. Today is my last day of work when I get out at midnight. I cannot wait. I am so psyched for this. It's unbelievable how, you know, I mean, the text that Time Lord got off Dave, I got the same one, and he's like, yes, I know, I'm acting like a 5-year-old myself. It's like, I'm so excited! But yes, excuse my singing. So yes, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. And I'll see you all in a couple of days.